Hey guys, I just did a quick video on exponents and understanding what the base is, what the exponent is, and how that works. Now, I'm going to do this one, and the only difference is, in this case, we have a negative base, and I want to show you how to do that. Now, this one, you have to be careful. Whenever you have a negative base, you have to be careful because you need to include the base in parentheses. If you don't, you're going to get the wrong answer. So I'm going to show you this. So in this case, it says, use multiplication to expand the expression below, then compute it. All right, so basically this is a -6 raised to the second power. The base is a -6. The exponent is 2. So the exponent means we're going to multiply the base times itself 2 times. Okay, so a negative times a negative is going to be a positive. So this is going to be a positive 36. Now, let me show you something, and I need to make sure everyone understands it. Let me clear this out. And then I'm going to make this larger so that everyone can see it. All right, so whenever you are entering a number that has a negative base, it has to go in parentheses. So you have to put it in parentheses. Okay. And then you raise it to the second power. Should be a positive 36. Now, if you do this, that is not right because you're going to get a negative 36. And that's because it's actually doing the 6 squared first, and then it's multiplying it times a -1 using PEMDAS. But when you do it this way, it means you're raising this whole thing inside the parentheses to the second power, which is what we generally want. We don't want the second one. We want the first one. So be careful with that. When you have a negative base, it should go inside parentheses. It has to. All right. So let's go back to the actual question and finish it up. So we just go here, and that's right. Let's do another one. All right, so this is -9, and we see 2 of them. So this is going to be a -9, and it needs to go in parentheses. So a -9, and then we're going to square it. Okay, and the answer should be 81. Make sure it goes inside parentheses. It's got to. All right, let's do a couple more. All right, this is a -4 times a -4. We put it inside parentheses, -4. We raise it to the second power. That's going to be 16, a positive 16. Submit it, and we're good. Let's do one more, and then I think that should be it. All right, now, without even doing anything, if you have a negative number raised to an odd exponent, the answer is going to be negative. Yeah, so if you have a negative number raised to an odd exponent, the answer is always going to be negative. In this case, it's just going to be a -1, because if we expand it, it's going to be a -1 times a -1 times a -1 times a -1 times a -1, right? So this is 5. This is 5 and -1s. These two, when we multiply them together, we're going to get positive. These two, when we multiply them together, we're going to get a positive, and a positive and a positive will be positive. But we got this other one out here that's negative that's going to make the whole thing negative. All right, so the answer for this is a -1. Let's see, submit it. Yep, that's it. I hope this has been helpful, and I'm going to sign off and post it.